Double Drivel, tweet of the week, the tweetness.
Zack, aka Two-Tone Timmy.
Two-Tone Timmy.
Yeah.
And it's aka the sweetness, aka your girlfriend's boyfriend.
Yo, what up? Zack, aka Z-Money, aka the Peter Venkman of hoops.
Alright, we're getting into the starting lineups. We're going to do the first 5 topics right here, the starting 5. Starting off with the Spurs, the controversy.
Oh, David Stern, the Darth Sidious of the NBA. He cast down on the Spurs hard with $250,000 fine.
It's a lot of racks.
Me personally, I know he's getting a lot of hate right now, but I think that, I don't know that this fine, the amount is just, but I think overall, Popovich could have given a warning ahead of time to the NBA and the league. Like, he didn't let them know until right before tip-off. This is a major game. I get it was 4 games in 5 nights, but at the same time, why not send them the night before in Orlando? Why'd you have to do it on a nationally televised game against the Miami Heat in South Beach?
Pop was giving one of these to Stern.
Absolutely.
He's been for years. I was fine with the move. It's totally within his rights. Stern just made a power play back to it, and everyone's talking about this slippery slope. It doesn't matter in the long run, though, because no other coach sits their players. So Pop will continue to do this whenever he wants to. It's not going to change anything. But bad move, PR move for Stern overall for the NBA. Moving on. The Heat. We have not paid a lot of lip service to the reigning champs, to your boys down in South Beach.
That's right.
But they look sick right now.
They do. They've had a couple of close calls. One with the just the scrub crew in San Antonio. What's that point guard's name?
Neto Nicola?
Yeah, that guy.
I got promoted to the D League there, by the way.
Yeah, I had no idea that guy was even in the league.
They don't have a picture for him on ESPN.
Yeah. But, they gave him a run for their money. So did the Cavs the previous game. But they just look bored. But at the end of the day...
Second toughest schedule in the NBA right now. They are shooting the ball better than everybody. Their effective field goal percentage is the best in the league. They're on defense. They're shutting people down. They've only lost to the Clippers, to the Knicks,
and the Grizz,
to the Grizz.
Yeah,
that's it.
And they're number 1 in 3-point shooting too.
Absolutely, and also Bron, Ray Allen, Bosch, and Wade are all have PERs above 20 right now. That's crazy.
And D-Wade went off last night.
This team is scary right now.
No doubt.
Denver, we got to talk about Denver. This was a team that both of us thought were going to be in the playoffs, and they're 8-9 right now, and they don't look like they're gonna. They look like they're gonna be below 500.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, as of right now, they do look they're below 500. When Kenneth Faried is your best player, things aren't going so well. I'm high on Faried. I think he's a great guy.
Can't play any defense though.
No. I mean, he's a complete energy guy.
Yeah.
Iguodala doesn't look like he's really fitting in, and Iguodala's always been one of my favorite guys in the league too. Great defensive player.
Their highest scorer, Gallo is their highest scorer right now at 15 points a game. That's not going to get it done there in Denver. They got to score way more than they do. So we'll see, but I don't think anything's going to change in Denver, really. Moving on, Pacers, they look bad. They look awful.
They look really bad.
Terrible.
A lot of that is attributed to Roy Hibbert looking like absolute garbage right now. I mean, he's averaging 10 points and 8 rebounds a game, but the big thing here is he's shooting 39% from the field.
It's terrible. You are too tall and too close to the rim at all times.
The one noteworthy thing is David West looks like he's just been revived and made a comeback completely. I mean, he's averaging 18 points and 8 rebounds a game. He's the only guy on this team that looks like he can contribute at all.
George Hill, Paul George look like trash.
Absolutely.
And the big surprise in the West right now, if the playoffs started today, Golden State would be the 3 seed.
Yeah, I mean, this team's doing it completely by committee. Steph Curry looks healthy finally. David Lee went off for 30 the other night. I mean, it's one guy is stepping up every night. I mean, Klay Thompson, we just talked about him last week looking like garbage, but he looked great this past week.
Yeah.
And they don't even have Bogut yet. And
they're not getting Bogut. By the way, microfracture surgery for Bogut, so he's not going to come back anytime soon. The Warriors GM lied to everybody about that. Moving on to the bench mobbery. I got 4 guys I'm calling the awful waffles so far. Ty Lawson, Joe Johnson, Paul George, Byron Mullins. All these dudes are playing like trash. They all got PERs below 15. They're all true shooting percentages and effective field goals are under 50%. They're all playing super below average right now. There's a big debate before the year started who was better, Ty Lawson or Russell Westbrook, and Bleacher Report was all over Lawson. And fuck you, you were wrong, playing like garbage.
Yeah, Ty Lawson got that big contract extension and rolled into camp out of shape.
Shooting 36% from 3, 40% from the field. That is awful in 36 minutes.
And Joe Johnson took his $23 million contract to Brooklyn, and he just looks like he doesn't even deserve to be starting in the league right now.
No,
he
it looks terrible. It looks bad. Somehow the Nets are like 12-4 though. I don't understand.
Paul George, another guy we were really big on going into the year. God, I mean, our man Dave behind the camera.
12.7 PER. That is awful in 36 minutes of basketball. That's awful.
Yeah, Dave drafted him really high in fantasy. Sorry, Dave, it's not working out too well for you.
And Byron Mullins is just garbage. He plays like 30 minutes a game. He shoots like 20% from behind the arc.
And this man drafted him in our fantasy league.
I dropped him before the year started. He's trash. Couple games to watch. Warriors and Nets on Friday.
Also, Boston, Philly on Friday. Boston, Philly's always a lot of fun.
Yeah. Fantasy fun time.
Fantasy fun time, real quick. Rubio's coming back. He just had his full-on practice with the Timberwolves. I'd pick him up immediately if he's available in your league. It's doubtful. Just noteworthy, Verjav's been beastly as hell.
Hope you have him. Make a trade for him if you can.
Pat Patterson, only available in 82% of leagues right now, averaging 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 3 per game.
He couldn't miss against the Thunder in the Rockets Thunder game.
And one other dude to look forward to, Stat, is coming back around Christmas sometime. We don't know if he's going to be coming off the bench, if he's going to be starting. But, I mean, he's going to put up points. He's Amari Stoudemire. Probably won't give you a whole lot more, but if you need points, go for Stat.
Yep. Double dribble. Week 5 coming at you.
Every time we show up, haters